Hi there, it's currently May 13th, 2018. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What a happy day for people, even if it's not going as well as you planned, or maybe it's not your favorite day. Today is just like such a good time for people, it gives you a chance to just, like I said, celebrate just who you are as a mother. So if you have a mother as well, that's all that matters. And even if your mother's not alive, just celebrating in spirit, all right? So yesterday I was talking a lot about community energy. So just feeling like the community matters to you, all right? So if you feel like you're not like a community-based person, even just going online and saying Happy Mother's Day to people is being a part of the community, all right? Centering yourself, aligning your chakras, that sort of thing. If you don't know how to do that, check out robinshealing.com where I have some services. I can help you with some of that stuff. So don't be narrow-minded or egotistical. That's really coming up. And if you know what that means, it's just like a person who's not overly open and someone who's very caught up in their negative thoughts. And you may or may not have selfish tendencies. But even if people feel like they need to be that way in order to survive, it's really important that we hang on to that hope and that drive and that feeling of like living and celebrating life. All right. Arrogance energy is also coming up. So if someone's just kind of feeling like they're better than someone, or they're not really fair to others, shifting that energy, because we're working on not just appearance things or superficial things. We're working on the things that actually matter. So, I feel like I'm just hearing like arrogance, asshole, things like that. So, if you're frustrated or angry with someone, or you're watching this video and you're one of those people, just allowing yourselves time to rejuvenate and celebrate if you're able, all right? So maybe you feel like there's anger in your life. Again, we may not be talking about our own energy. We could be talking about someone else around us. But I'm sensing there's someone that is watching that's angry. And so it's okay to just like be you and live life and move forward. So if somebody's putting you down, that sort of thing, kind of just working on, like I said, going into the celebration energy, change it up. I've been talking a lot about music and putting that on to shift that energy. So fear should not hold you back or hold us down. So if you're like putting your crap as well onto other people, like projection energy, that's not positive. So if you don't know what projection is, it's usually when we take our things that are bothering us and we put it onto other people as if it's them that's doing something that we're actually doing to make ourselves feel better. So very much heart related for someone today. So the egotistical energy is really coming up for someone. So what ego means is like we're not feeling inspired, we're not feeling that heartfelt inspiration, that we don't feel that calling, we've lost touch with ourselves, that sort of thing. So it can lead to depression, or it stems from depression regardless. It could be related to someone else in your life. So just making sure that you're in touch with yourself today and feeling free in yourself, all right? Emotions are really coming through as well. The leaving people like is coming up, and it's kind of like, don't ever feel like you should feel guilty for leaving someone. Even if somebody's putting that on you, don't feel like that's your responsibility. Geez, this is Mother's Day. I thought it would be different, but that's coming down to someone that's really angry with someone, I said. So originally I thought it was someone watching, but I'm just hearing the word, so I'm hearing almost like somebody saying that about somebody else, I think. So getting into fantasy a little bit more. So when I've been talking about meditation lately, I'd say the last day or so, I've been encouraging people to really get on the wheel with not just music, but for some people, yes, celebration's important. So you may need to actually move your body a little bit when you listen to music. Maybe it's an exercise class for you, or something with movement. But breathing exercises are important. I do sound healing for some people because when we have stuck energy, we really need to remove it that way. But the other thing that's coming up is when we judge ourselves. So that's why imagination was coming up for me with the visualization. That's only for a couple people. So just acknowledging what type of healing you need today for your own practice and for your own exercises. Really just being generous and kind to people. I can't say that enough. So we have the Queen of Cups. So that was just all around interesting. What was coming up is like a person who, oh my goodness, you're just sensing a little bit of sadness. So it could be that you're like shifting away from somebody or something, but you're doing it in a very positive way. So it's your decision that you're making. Very elegant of you. I'm feeling like there is some dandelion distress stuff, but it's okay because it's kind of like less dramatic now and more like I'm looking for appreciation in my life. So I like that. You can hear my music in the background too. So discipline, finding courage and strength to really communicate with people, designing your own billboard or that sort of thing. So what is it that I want to do for me? Really start manifesting those dreams for yourself. So it's not like everybody's in different energies. So this is just general, but I'm really sensing that we're moving forward and there's something that we may need a little courage towards, but it's like not a big deal. It's just all things that we get to do rather than have to do. If you feel like you're fading into darkness, meaning you're like slowly sliding into like a dark place, some sadness or that sort of thing, just acknowledge that you can remove yourself from any situation at any given time, and it's your job to like grab a hold of your own reins, that sort of thing, and stop yourself from doing things that you know aren't serving you. Kind of the same energy as yesterday for some people and others not so much. So there's so much positive around you guys, though. That's the kind of crazy thing. It's like there's like so much love, there's so much peace, there's so much love, and there's so much peace. So work on the gratitude journals and just acknowledging that there's so much love around you. And when you choose to accept that, and even if it's like bringing in the music and feeling the healing, that is a choice that is always there for you. So just kind of like pick up the pieces, or if there's something you're a little bit worried about that you had to leave behind and now you're coming back to it, just pick up the pieces, carry on where you left off. Don't worry, especially if that's in a relationship. Just get back on the wagon and carry on. No big deal. So around the heart, it's getting dark in here. I don't have my light on. Healing the heart for sure, especially when it comes to money. So for people that have been denying their truth for a long time, I think they're realizing their own worth. So self-actualization is actually coming up for a few people where they're spreading their wings and they actually are flying because they're doing some decision making around like, I know I can be free, so maybe I should free myself from this rut. Again, strong decision making. And there is someone in particular, and I know who that person is, and I'm feeling like reaching out to spiritual people is very important today, all right? So it can't be that you need to be saved or you like saving other people, and that's completely okay. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. It feels all weird now, the screen, but cleansing, you're going through a period of like, I was talking about that dark energy, but for some people, we have to experience those dark energies before we can experience the light. So that's where the patience comes up, and it's saying, like, even if things aren't easy for you to experience lows, just know that we have to experience those lows before we can get to the highs. So that's why I say celebrate what you have while you have it, and just, really start living your life to in excess, meaning like, grab it and go for it. It's not a time to worry about really anything. It's just a time to just like live. All right. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys have an awesome Mother's Day, and feel free to reach out to me if you're interested in your own healing session. All right. And I'm doing a 50% off for Mother's Day and for the rest of the week. Bye.